All right, everybody, here we go. So we're gonna get into first. We're just gonna get into my gun builds. Get into what I actually use. So go over to what I use, and yes, you can see all the shotguns in my contraband because this is all the shotguns I've brought off of people in Ashika, man. Ashika, I don't really play Mondale and Al Majra in 21, man. It's just for the people that say, oh, nobody uses them. I beg to differ, my man. So my shotgun build, as you can see, I actually run a Veil and I run a shotgun. That's what I normally run in a Sheikah. So get into my shotgun build. So we're gonna go with the Bryson 800. Alright. It's gonna be the title holder. That's the one I use. I just like to set up, but I do change a couple of things. So first we're gonna have the 29.5-inch rifled barrel. All right. Leave this up on the screen for y'all to see. I normally do aim down, walking speed all the way, damage range all the way. I can get a little bit more damage range off of it. Then we're gonna do the SA-MX50. That's gonna be the muzzle. I tune that. Same thing. Aim down, sight speed, and bullet velocity. Probably a little bit better setups you can do with this one, but the way I have this thing set up, man, it's just it works. You can see it. So this is a thing where a lot of people are kind of 50-50 about. So it's the ammunition type. I use AP rounds in my gun. So, but I still like using the Dragon's Breath. So, we're gonna put that at damage range and bullet velocity again. We're setting this up for max damage. So the reason I found with the 12 gauge Dragon Breath, the reason I use it is because when I use slugs, which is the other one people normally tell me I need to use, um, I mean, I'm not the greatest like accuracy guy. I'm pretty accurate, but for the people that are not that like accurate with their aim and things like that, even if you're older or you're just a little bit slower at playing, you're not that competitive guy. I'm competitive. I'm just a competitive dude. Um, I like having all the options at my fingertips. And Dragon's Breath helps me with that. If I'm a little off, and I'm not talking about these people saying that, oh, he was looking the other way and shot me, blah blah blah. We're not. No, I'm talking about if you're quarter inch off or something like that, you're still going to be getting some type of damage to the guy you're shooting at. It probably won't one tap him, but if you can at least break his place, you get that second shot off, or if you can at least get your knife gone, because I run a knife too. Um, so yeah, Dragon's Breath, and like I said, damage range, bullet velocity. Then we're gonna run the Demo X50 Tactical Pump Guard. So that one's gonna be crouch movement speed and sprint to fire speed. And the reason I'm doing the sprint to fire speed, recoil steadiness, I'm not too worried about. I don't really care about recoil on these guns. It is what it is. Sprint to fire speed, I want to be able to run faster. And when I'm running faster, let's say if somebody just pops out of a door, I can, sprint to fire really fast, and it works really well. And last but not least, the X10 Ripcord stock. And this one, I mean, you can put whatever stock you really want. It's just the way I like it. Because again, you aim walking speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed faster. So we're gonna do aim down sight speed, and we're gonna do aim walking speed. Full. I said there's different setups. Everybody has a different way they can do it, but this is guaranteed. I have done a lot with this gun since I started using it 3 months ago, and this is the build I like using. But this is my one tap shotgun. Put whatever else you want on it. But that's it. But like I said the big thing with this one, me, is this Dragon's Breath. For me personally, I'm not super accurate. I'm not on PC. But I know people that play on PC are not accurate. That are not accurate too. We do have aim assist over here, but I play with it on sometimes, play with it off sometimes. Just depends on how I feel that day. But no matter who you are, what player you are, I really think the 12 gauge Dragon Breath is better for everybody. It's more of a well-rounded ammunition for it with the AP rounds on. And like I said, the slug, I mean, you have to be directly. You don't have any, as you can see, damage radius goes down with it. you're gonna have more damage. Not much more, as you can tell. Your range does go up, which I'm not really range playing with it because of my setup. When I'm playing with the shotgun, the way I have it set up, I'm still running my veil and my knife. My veil is for mid to longer range, and yes, you can still do longer range with the veil, but I'm more of a up close, kind of fighter. Within 50 meters, that's what I like. I used to snipe a lot, but I got out of that. I'm really a up close, like in buildings type thing, no matter what I play with. And then the 12 gauge explosives, man, it's just, to be honest, it's not worth it. I've had people argue with me saying oh man, you got to use the explosive. No, but to be honest, I've actually gotten way less killed and killed a lot more using the explosive round on here than I have my dragon's breath. So this is my setup for my shotgun, though. This is what I would go with. Then we're gonna back. So my veil. So this is my baby right here. It is the Rising Demon setup. Get it from the store. Pick it up somebody, doesn't matter. But this is my build. Man, the veil is still king in my book. The Veil is still king in my book. It's such a good gun. It's everything you need in it. It's great for up close, great for about mid range. When it gets to that longer range, it's SMG. It shows its faults, but man, mid to close range is, if it wasn't for the shotgun, this would still be king over that. But as an SMG, this is the king over SMGs. And if they would ever take the shotguns out, which they're not updating or anything anymore. This game's done for on that end. But yeah, the Veil is still the king. So we're gonna get into what I have it set as. We're gonna go the Tango 228 barrel. We're going to do that at 0.35 for recoil, steadiness, and then we're going to go all damage. And we're going to go to ammunition is going to be overpressed. On this one, I want to get as much damage on this gun as I can, because I'm going to play it mid to short range. My tune-up on mine is max. I'm max damage in everything. It's damage range, recoil, steadiness, because I don't care about the velocity. It's because it just is what it is. I'm not shooting that far with it. All right, we're gonna do the 50 round mag. Of course, you gotta have the ammunition. It eats it up. And I am a big fan. I know a lot of y'all might disagree with me, but I'm a big fan of the Line Pro, the Slimline Pro. I love it. So what I'll do with this one is I always go aim down sight speed because I want this thing to just straight into it. And I go about 0.9395 or so close with this. It's just the way I like it. You can set it whatever you want. And that is it, man. That is my veil setup. And I just started using this TR-76. This thing is a beast. It really is. So go over this. We're gonna do the polar fire S. We're gonna set that to 1.13 on recoil steadiness, and we're gonna do full bullet velocity. We're gonna do the phase 3 grip. There's a setup for that. Stabilization and aim walking speed. 45 round mag, because then it comes with 30. I'm a full believer in getting as much ammo as I can, because I'm not the most accurate guy, but I ain't the worst. And again, Slimline Pro, man. You can set anything you want with this one. This is a good for mid to long range. I've done short range with it too, but I don't really like. I'm not a long range guy, so I like mid to short. That Slimline, man, you can't beat it. Like it. And on this one, what I'm gonna do is aim down sight speed at 2.32, and then I'm gonna do far at 0.80 to far. But yeah, that's the little setups I got, man. I keep getting asked about what my builds are and everything. I keep these just in case. This is just the stuff I pulled off of people from a contraband. But that's what I run, man. And like I said, and you have to run AP rounds in that shotgun. I think they might have builds that you don't, but this is a 2-tap without APs, 1-tap with AP. I have a lot of luck with it, as you can see. Like I said, anti-armor rounds, my throwing knife, and I do use flash grenades, man. I love them. Love hitting that with that flash and then running in, knife them, shotgun them, or you can just execute them when they can't see. Um, and then you know what? I'll show my what else do I got? Let's show who I got in my. So I like using Ghost. As you can see, I got 10 of them now. I don't really bring him in. Graves. I like using my clown guy. That's my favorite character in the entire game that they've ever made. Some people might disagree, but ain't nothing worse than getting teabagged by a clown, even the fat clown. But this is my guy. Then I like him. I've had him since he first came out, and then I got her too. So they're all right. But I started using Rose a lot. I don't know why. Just it's just when you get in there and you start executing somebody, man, it looks so cool. I just but yeah, guys, that's my setup. You have any questions? Feel free to leave a comment. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I would love to have you here, guys. Thanks for watching, and like I said, remember, I want all y'all to, be nice, be peaceful, unless you're toxic. All right, if you're toxic, it is what it is. Y'all have a good one, and Merry Christmas to everyone.